right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from the lodge. My name's Will DeFries. To my right, David Carter Ruff.
Hey, happy International Podcast Day.
Is it? Is it?
I was not aware.
Is it maybe podcast week?
I just said it because it's true.
Oh.
It's true because I made it up just now.
Oh.
This is awareness for all podcasts across the globe, including this one. And it fits nicely, Will, into podcast week.
Yes. I didn't know if it was going to be podcast week this week, but this is big.
It's weird that podcast week falls on a week during which we don't record like a full schedule of episodes. It is Thanksgiving week.
This is fair.
But, we don't make the rules here. We just celebrate podcast week when it's here.
What we not do? Circling back, we'll have all of the regularly scheduled.
Incorrect.
That's not
Incorrect,
true.
David.
What's the problem?
Wednesday is not happening. We're taking it off.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's an internal holiday for
Of
the Watch
course.
Media members.
Of course, all
I missed this.
Patreon, all promised Patreon episodes will be released.
So nothing
Of
on
course.
Wednesday.
Nothing.
Well, actually, the people are going to get 2 episodes on Wednesday, Dave.
Nothing from us. I mean, like I don't have any obs to be here.
Here's what we're going to do this week.
Yeah, you're
Do you want
gonna be
me to
here
I'm going to
Wednesday.
spell it out for everyone out there that's listening. That's just like, what's going on? What's
Okay.
going on?
What's the deal with
All
podcasts?
right.
This is going to be great for me, too.
We're
'cause I'm-
recording today. All right.
Oh,
and
we
this
are?
episode will be released right after we record it. All right.
Also, too much dippers today.
Tomorrow, we're going to be in the studio and we're going to be recording listener voicemails. Okay.
Which will
Listener
be-
voicemails are going to be released on Wednesday this week.
Imagine that.
I knew that.
That's
So-
never been done.
That's
Say you're
LVMs,
traveling,
right?
say you're not traveling and you're sitting at home and you're just like, man, I just want some. We're not going to make you wait till Friday this week. Wednesday is Friday. Enjoy your voicemails on Wednesday. That being said, because of The Bachelor, we will also be recording Wednesday's Bachelor episode on Wednesday. So if you're a patron, you're getting double feature Wednesday.
Yeah.
So just Bachelor for us Wednesday.
Correct.
Yeah.
No regular CB.
Correct.
Mail-in, as I explained on the mail-in last week, is we're calling it off this week. No mail-in. We're going on break. Deal with it. Deal with it.
You'll be back, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Scaries will be released on Sunday as normal. It's as I told Brett, people probably need an episode on that Sunday. Sunday after Thanksgiving, you're just dragging your
You're
ass
getting
back to
slaughtered,
work.
yeah.
Are we doing more stuff?
Hard to say.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay,
just
sorry
put this
for-
out there. No Thursday night football live stream.
No, you have to.
Well, it's on Thanksgiving.
You have to.
I know.
Thanksgiving.
I don't want to ask Micah and KJ. Dylan, I don't really care about you. But the
Right.
other ones, I don't want them to have to go away from their families. And,
It's sponsored
Hop
by
on.
Luby's this week, though.
no, it's actually Furs. You don't know Furs, do you? It's Luby's.
Oh.
It's the Luby's, but it's all you can eat.
Oh.
Slightly lower in quality, but it's all you can eat to make up for it. So it's
It's
like,
not good.
give or take.
It's very bad.
It's Luby's. They went out of business, right?
Apparently that's what happened. Yeah. I
Too
don't know.
bad.
Yeah.
Brett kind of dropped the bag on the Golden Corral sponsorship.
We're not the demo they're looking for.
Well,
So
okay, well, they should
going
believe
at
in us.
Fazoli's instead.
Yeah.
Truly an all-time bad place.
No, dude, don't talk. We don't slander Fazoli's
I've
on
never
this
No,
eaten
I
pod.
it.
do.
Never had
We had
Fazoli's.
one in San Marcos.
Never went.
Didn't you say like the garlic bread at Fazoli's is like your favorite thing in the world or something? Something.
Well, the beauty of the garlic bread at Fazoli's is that it's cardboard, but it seems as though they soak it in a layer, like an inch of butter, before
Yeah.
they hand them out, and so they're just absolutely dripping.
Here's the thing. You can
Came
make
through dripping.
anything taste good if you douse it in butter and just do some garlic salt on it.
Yeah.
Anything.
It's the Italian glizzy.
That's not what it is,
Yes,
dude.
it is.
No.
Uh-huh.
No.
Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah.
I'm trying to come up with something that better represents what you just said.
Like gabagool or capicola could be that, right?
Fucking Gonzo morning over here.
wow.
What?
It's a Monday and you're firing.
I called you Gonzo morning.
I heard it. I just don't, it's kind of a stretch, I think, but one of the best gifts of all time, the Alonzo morning.
Truly.
Just
That'll
processing
never. That's
a lot.
one that
Do we-
doesn't get old.
Do we know what that was, like what the situation was for him there?
I think he explained it once.
I would love
Someone
that.
was like, "What happened here?" And I think he tried to recall exactly what was going through his brain.
I would love if somebody somebody just did an entire thing where they just interviewed like the most famous GIF people and they just got down to brass tacks.
Yeah.
Is the first question like, is it GIF or GIF?
Okay. We're not doing that.
You know what's really fucking good garlic bread? Is HEB's like homemade one. in the big aluminum thing.
See, I'm trash, and I'm not opposed to just going and getting the one in the plastic wrapping in the freezer.
Texas
section.
toast.
I don't do the Texas toast. My dad's a big fan of doing the Texas toast.
Why is it Texas toast?
I don't know. Like, yeah,
No.
you guys don't claim it hard.
No. I mean, like, Whataburger has it on their menu, but it's not like a thing where it's like, man, my grandmommy made the best Texas toast. That's my Texas guy accent.
The things that when I moved down here, the things that I didn't realize were that people rode so hard for were Whataburger. Like I knew people liked it, but I didn't know people rode for it. And breakfast tacos. When I first moved here, I didn't even know that breakfast tacos were like a popular thing here, and everyone's like, "Oh, dude, you got a lot to learn."
I didn't know about breakfast tacos until probably high school.
I'm glad I know about them.
It wasn't like a thing that like my parents had a take on breakfast tacos. I feel like that it wasn't a huge deal in the 90s. I could be way off on that.
You could.
In fact, I probably am.
I'll go as far to say as I've never had one until I came here.
Austin is kind of like breakfast taco central, I think.
Oh, it's
much
the
more
hub.
much more so than Dallas.
It's the hub.
I think that's probably one of the reasons why.
I disagree, but I don't really know why.
Because you're just a big dum-dum, maybe?
I agree because I have no experience outside of Austin living anywhere that has breakfast tacos.
People in Austin everywhere offers breakfast tacos. I mean, you can get them anywhere.
I feel like you would get some blowback from our friends just south down on 35, San Antonio way, as being the hub for breakfast tacos.
Fair.
But I don't have enough
But
experience
I don't
to
think
know
breakfast tacos is like a traditional Mexican dish, though. You know what I mean? It's more like a hipster Mexican food.
Ooh, I don't know about that, but I don't know why again, so I'm going to allow it.
I feel like I'm onto something.
You ever had the
I
breakfast
don't think
taco
I'm
at Matt's El
articulating
Rancho?
it properly, but I'm onto something. The what?
You ever had the breakfast taco at Matt's El Rancho?
Can't say that I have.
Isn't it just like completely giant?
Yes, it's absolutely gargantuan. I don't
Yeah.
even know if they still offer it, to be
I
honest.
remember
They've
it-
modified their menu, and I think that might have gotten the axe.
In my 20s, I went there violently hungover, ordered them, and never took a bite. Just looked at them.
Have
Yeah.
you had the Don Juan at 1 in a Million?
No, what's that?
1 in a Million is a little Mexican food joint on East Cesar Chavez on the east side. And it's famous for its breakfast burrito called the Don Juan. And it is huge. And it's one Idaho potato in each burrito. Just a
That's
bunch
a lot
of
of
egg,
potato.
bunch of egg and bacon, and it's all wrapped in a giant tortilla. And they have like one of those like contest things, like who can eat the most Don Juans. I think the record is like 6.5.
Do they smell as good as Randy's homemade breakfast burritos?
They're basically a giant version of Randy's homemade breakfast burritos. Yeah.
Have you ever had the burrito from Matt's El Rancho?
No.
What? No.
I don't know.
I did it one time because I just wasn't feeling like getting my usual. Have to say, pleasantly surprised.
That's not something I will really ever order at like a sit down restaurant. Is like a burrito. It seems difficult to eat and be social.
Oh no, it's purely fork and knife. At
Oh, yeah.
Matt's El Rancho.
Okay.
It's absolutely smothered in chili con carne sauce.
Ooh,
Which
go.
that is chili with meat.
Yeah.
it's con carne.
It's not con carne.
Con carne. If we're gonna talk fast food, we could just throw the In-N-Out line on
Dude.
rundown.
What the hell?
Is that real?
Yeah,
Where
You got-
was that?
Colorado.
Fargo.
Because
It was in Colorado.
when they were introduced to Texas, I believe the first one was in Frisco, and there was a line very similar to what I saw.
People were
so
crying.
much so that I thought that that's what it was like. They were running back that story.
They were the local news. They would interview people and be like, "I moved here from Sacramento when I was 12,
Gosh.
and it's just so good to have it in Outback."
Yeah, when the first one opened in Frisco, Texas, there was a line, like I think a couple miles long, of cars just lined up waiting.
For just a very okay hamburger.
It's a good burger.
The burger's fine.
It's fine.
The fries are just
The
all
fries
time
stink.
bad. All time bad fries. And it ruins the experience of the restaurant because the fries are so bad. And you can fix it by going animal style and just smothering them in stuff, but I don't necessarily want to do that every time I eat In-N-Out. They do have good milkshakes.
I'd rather
Bring all
order
the
it
boys-
Gangnam style.
Bring all the boys to the yard.
If you order one sometime, you know what I'm going to do to it?
You're gonna drink
I'm going
it.
to drink it.
Do they do milkshakes?
I drink your milk. Yes, they do.
That seems excessive to get a burger, fries, and a milkshake.
But sometimes you just need a milkshake.
That's gonna make you feel very bad.
I've never gone. So I live right next door to an In-N-Out. Like my apartment literally wraps around an In-N-Out.
I pass it every time.
And I've thought about going there just for a milkshake once in a while if I'm ever craving it. But I think that's just such a slippery slope that I haven't done it. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
I'm just a milkshake guy.
Because, yeah,
I want you to do that.
If it blows your little,
I don't need a bunch of boys showing up at my apartment being like, "What up?"
What were you gonna say?
if it blows your little D off, it's so good. He's gonna want to keep going back. Is what I'm saying.
God.
Mash that strawberry button.
Ooh, man, Pete Terry's has a really strong strawberry milkshake. By
They're
the way.
limited
Really?
edition ones are just a bomb.
I want Will to go down there on like a Sunday night, and he's like feeling good. He has some CBD in his system. Gets a milkshake, goes back up, lights his candle, Sunday Scaries candle, and he's like, he puts on like a replay of a La Liga game, and then all of a sudden there's this little straw that he doesn't see, and it just slithers under his door, just goes over his shoulder down into his milkshake, and it just starts slowly disappearing. And he's like, "What the fuck?"
What?
And it's
you're-
me.
You're drinking his milkshake.
It's me about 4 miles south.
Is it because you're an oil man?
This is my son and partner, Roger Dorn. I've abandoned the forums.
I don't know about that movie, man.
To
It's
anyone
alright.
listening for the first
You've never
time,
even seen
I
it.
apologize for everything that we've done in this first 10 minutes. Can we get some programming notes before we really get into it today?
I've abandoned my website.
We've abandoned video.
We've pivoted.
Go follow Circling Back Pod on the Grom. Also, go follow Wash Media on the Grom.
Please.
We're
Let's
5,000
go.
followers. We're halfway. Oh, we're halfway.
We're on halfway to our
there.
goal.
not it.
Our goal is 10 million.
Living on the gram. Take my hand.
If we get to 10 million, we don't have to do this pod anymore. We can just live off of that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
the
why.
goal.
That's why we're trying to get there.
So if you guys, if
Fuck.
anyone out there listening knows 9.99
Yeah.
million followers, just
Tell millions
tell
of your
them
tell them
friends.
to go follow us.
Everybody needs to tell millions of friends.
Tell 1,000 of your closest friends about us.
It would be
please.
awesome if you guys did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we already did this week's schedule, but just to refresh, we're dropping both Patreon episodes on Wednesday. It's just a weird week, guys. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Go leave a review and 5-star rating. Also, twitch.tv/watchmedia. I'm not sure what our Twitch schedule will be this week, but we'll be around.
We got some fancy lights on the way. Speaking of Twitch,
All of them?
all of the light. Yeah,
There you go.
all the lights are coming. Studio lights.
Man, that's really exciting news.
Per Randy's request. We're talking Twitch.
Twitch.
You know,
Twitch.
lighting is important, Dave.
Also, go buy a Sunday Scary scented candle. Just go check the link in bio of anything.
From
Or
the
just go to velabox.com/SundayScaries.
From the ring light guy over here.
Yeah, ring light boy over here.
Sorry, you're jealous of my ring.
I am jealous of your ring.
Yeah, you
It's
look
kind of
big.
annoying.
You look
Like
striking
I had
in
the
that lighting.
opportunity to completely cuck that ring from you, and I didn't do it. Cuck ring.
You'd probably acquire one if you wanted to.
I know, but Micah gave it to me to give to Dave, and I thought that this was some kind of like,
That wouldn't even been. That would have been just downright thievery.
yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been a middleman just completely running off on me.
Sometimes you gotta steal shit from your friends, though. If you look better in something that they have, like you just gotta steal it.
That would have been like
I have some of my friends close.
that
Me
would
too.
be like getting a bunch of Blue Apron that you're supposed to distribute to a bunch of hosts for a podcast and decided to keep it all for yourself without telling anybody. It'd be something like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's exactly what it's like.
let's do this weekend in
Wait,
fun.
Can we do the biggest announcement?
What?
We're selling stuff.
Yeah, we will be selling stuff. I don't know if we had details on it, so I didn't want to.
Oh yeah, tomorrow.
We're
at
light
some
on
point.
deets.
We're not light
See,
on.
I'm not sure if we're a hard tomorrow, Brett.
I think we. I
Mr.
mean,
Dietz over
No,
here.
see,
If we're not
this
tomorrow,
is why I
I don't
don't
know.
tease stuff like hardly
Why?
ever.
Why
Because,
can't we do it tomorrow?
Because once you start teasing, that's when shit really starts
Dude,
hitting the
He's the
fan.
teasing fool, man.
Dude, you
Dude.
can't be teasing.
We're selling stuff.
There's going to be merchandise.
A merch drop.
Yeah, there's a merch drop coming, like a huge merch drop, like a new store.
Just keep an eye out.
A new store was coming.
We'll see about it.
Keep an eye out.
We have equity in Kohl's,
No,
so you will be purchasing Wash Media items with Kohl's cash.
Cole's Cash or Bitcoin only. Let's do this weekend of fun. Let's recap this shit. Presented by ButcherBox. Not everyone has convenient access to high quality meat. It's a sad truth, guys.
That's really sad.
It's
I got into that
unfortunate.
bacon yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I couldn't wait on my ribeyes, by the way. I cooked both of them in about a 3-day span. I just went to town.
Wow, dude. Must be nice.
There it is.
I
You're
didn't
gonna
even get a
turn into a
ribeye. I
ribeye.
didn't get a ribeye, Brett.
No ribeye?
You didn't?
I got
two,
some good
dog.
steaks. I got some good steaks. I didn't get a ribeye though, unfortunately.
No.
I guess I'm gonna have to go dip back in.
That's probably a New York strip, Dillon.
Dare I say that? No, they were ribeyes. Dare I say they were very flavorful.
I don't know.
I know the difference, David.
Our listeners are spread all across the country, and sometimes, no matter where you are, it can be hard to find 100% grass-fed, finished beef, free-range organic chicken, heritage breed pork, or wild-caught salmon at the grocery store. It's expensive. It's tough. It's just you never know what you're getting. But with ButcherBox, it's a no-brainer. Luckily, today's sponsor, ButcherBox, believes that everyone deserves high-quality, humanely sourced meat. ButcherBox really couldn't be easier. All you have to do is sign up, select your box, and they ship it right to your door every month. And when you sign up now, you get their steak sampler with six grass-fed, grass-finished steaks, because the best steak night is a free steak night. Can you guys agree with that?
Nothing better.
Yeah.
Nothing better. So every month, ButcherBox ships a curated selection of high-quality meat right to my home. No antibiotics or hormones. I'm so antibiotics.
Hey, if you're a biotic, out of here.
Yeah, see ya.
Hey, you're out of here.
Bye.
Later. Bye-bye.
It's the way meat should be, Will.
Yeah. Biotic free, yeah. Each box has 9 to 11 pounds of meat, enough for 24 individual meals. It's packed fresh and it's shipped frozen and vacuum sealed so it stays that way. You can customize your box. You can go with one of theirs. Either way, you can just get exactly what you want. It's a no-brainer. It's the best meat shipped right to your door, which means one less trip to the grocers. Options like 100% grass-fed and finished beef, free-range organic chicken, heritage pork, all that good stuff that I was just talking about. It's the way meat should be. It's the most affordable and convenient way to get healthy, humanely raised meat. With ButcherBox, you get the highest quality for just around $6 a meal.
It's pretty
High
darn
quality
good.
meat for $6. Don't mind if I do. For a limited time,
Sheesh.
new members get 6 free grass-fed, grass-finished steaks when they go to butcherbox.com/circlingback. That's 2 New York strips and 4 top sirloins added to your first box for free. Act quickly. This offer is only good through Cyber Monday, a week from today.
Love Cyber
Act
Monday.
now. Just go to butcherbox.com/circlingback. That's butcherbox.com/circlingback. Dylan, what'd you do this weekend?
Yeah, I'll keep mine pretty short, and that's because I really didn't do anything.
Sometimes those are the best weekends.
I had parks. Well, they are the best weekends usually, but during the times of COVID, you're not really stepping out and doing much. So, homie and I, we just straight chilled Friday and Saturday, watched a lot of football, went to the playground, stepped out for a minute to get him a haircut because we have some family pics we're doing today.
Oh, wow.
He looks fresh.
What are you
to
gonna wear?
death. I think I'm gonna wear that oatmeal sweater out there and
Ooh,
some
sure.
navy slacks and some loafers.
Look at you.
Wow.
I think
Look at you.
you'll probably see something
Wow.
on the Grom eventually. Can't wait. Exactly.
You should wear the, what was that segment we did a couple weeks ago from that college, Concordia, University of Michigan?
Condorkia.
You should wear one of those.
David, why would I
Hoodies.
do that? I didn't go to school there.
Why don't you go full Tim Taylor and just wear like a random sweatshirt?
I'm probably going to stick with
That's
my
a
original
dope
idea of just
idea.
wearing a good-looking quality sweater, if that's all right with
What
you.
was it, like Michigan Technical College or something?
Don't poo-poo Michigan Tech like that.
Great hockey
Houghton's a great area, great hockey team.
Anyway, back to my weekend and fun.
I had a chance to go there.
If you want to shit on Aquinas, they'll be.
I didn't get a
do that.
Scully. They said I could walk on, but I was like, I'm good. Or skate on, I guess is what we called it.
Don't shit on Aquinas either. I take that back.
That is pretty much all I did, folks, so y'all can take it from here.
Take it from here.
I didn't really do anything.
Did the squad do nothing this
I
weekend?
played golf with Brett Friday.
Yeah, we had fun. Going through a swing change, though, it's a whole, it's hard to play through a swing change.
Well, yeah, you did
we-
hit
we get it.
150 balls the day before,
yeah,
at least.
yeah,
3
No.
buckets, he told me.
Now you're going to a chiropractor because of it.
literally, yeah.
You're too young for that. I'm going to tell you that right now.
It's not the full back. It's one spot. It's just one spot. I feel a
Starts at 1. Next thing you know, it's 2.
because I think
and
you
3.
you emphasize the other spot that's away from the spot. You
Want
know
me to
what I'm
work it
saying?
out for you?
I just need to be punched aggressively in the back. I think.
Have
I
you
can
ever
make
used
that
one of
happen.
those big, it's like a giant J, and it has a little ball on the end of it on the hook part, and use it to like hook around your torso and get your back?
Primrose used to
I
have
know.
one
Yeah.
of those.
I know what you're saying. I've never used one.
They are extremely helpful.
Really.
Racquetball. Put it up against the wall, between you and the wall, and just kind of rub
Same
around
idea,
them.
obviously, but it's just a little bit different way of doing it. They're cool. They work.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Obviously.
gonna have to get a J hook.
Do you want me to walk on your back?
I don't know
Yeah.
what they're called. It's a giant J.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about. Those things are
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I love them.
They're cool.
I don't even
Speaking
have
of this
back
weekend
issues,
of
and I just
fun.
fucking do it.
Yeah.
Giant J.
John Jenga.
I'm glad you've started doing it so people can't just get mad at me for doing it.
Dave played
Nobody-
really well though.
Nobody
Sorry
gets
for
mad at you for that.
stepping on Dave's
there's some
weekend.
haters.
Is it the candle guy?
Maybe a candle guy.
I hit off the tee really well.
Yeah, Dave was like, usually Dave has a bit, not a hook, but Dave plays a draw. He was going like straight off the tee, which he was murdering the ball.
Murdering it,
Low spin rate, huh? With that tee shot,
Yeah.
just piping.
I guess.
Big dogs only.
I had fun.
Yeah, good time.
You guys ever had a pre-made Bloody Mary? Like they sell them. I ordered a Bloody, and the young lady, this is at the snack shop. Not actually, she didn't have the card out. Instead of like getting the Zing Zang and making one, she just like cracked open like a can of
weird.
Bloody. They already had vodka and everything in it and poured it in. Wasn't that good?
What was the brand?
Out
them.
I don't
I
remember.
didn't
Do you?
I didn't see it.
I was just, and I didn't want to be like, can you? I don't want to be that guy, but let me just say this: it was a bad order because you should not order a Bloody when it's above 70 degrees, and I did, and that was a mistake.
Sneaky shouts to Zing Zang for just being awesome, by the way.
What's up with that?
They're so.
It's a
so
great
good.
company.
What's up with that?
It's so good. They got it down perfect.
You don't need anything else.
No.
Yeah, Zing Zang's great.
Have to
Yeah,
reach out.
that would have weirded me out. I'm not sure if I'm about that life.
I feel like it has to be borderline pullover weather to order a Bloody, and it was not. It was not. It was borderline shorts weather. In fact, did I wear shorts? I did wear shorts.
You had shorts on per Brett's
Yeah, I
Instagram
should not have.
story.
I should not have ordered a Bloody. That's on me.
It's okay. People make mistakes, dude.
Yeah.
It's just how you rebound from those mistakes.
Well, I rebounded by losing money all weekend. So.
Nice. That's good.
I didn't do anything Saturday. I didn't do anything Sunday. I watched college football. Played some Call of Duty with Dillon and KJ. Did we play Saturday?
Don't believe so.
It was for the boys.
Are you sure? Maybe
No.
that was Klein.
Not sure.
We played with
Probably
somebody.
Klein. Yeah, I didn't play with you.
He didn't dip out of the lobby right before he started.
No, I should have.
Dude, it wasn't even the lobby. We were
In the game.
parachuting down.
Drop it in.
Much worse.
Drop it in.
What a jerk, man.
Can't be doing that.
Man.
What'd you do this weekend, Brett?
Well, I golf with Dave, and then for the last 2 days, more or less, I've been working on this merch drop that we're about to do.
Look
We're
at you.
selling
Also-
stuff.
We're selling stuff. Also made burgers last night that were probably the best burgers I've ever had.
Did you get
honestly.
any
Was it Butcher
feedback?
Box meat?
No.
Oh, you got it from Chevron?
Yeah, Chevron. A lot, like literally dozens upon dozens, if not 100 people were like, "You one hand that thing?" It was just a one-handed joke over and over and over again. So while I appreciated
oh, man.
it,
Those guys are doing real comedy.
I did one-handed, and I realized the reason I one-hand burgers is to like keep my phone in the other to just scroll Twitter.
Dude, don't.
Yeah.
Can we edit that out? I don't want people knowing
Dude,
that. This
put
is
your
what we're
phone
doing.
down. What
Your phone has
talking
so many
about?
germs on it, and you're just double.
Well, that's why he's
not
not.
double-handing them, one and the other.
Your phone can wait a couple of minutes.
I agree, but I just realized that's the root of one-handing burgers is for either a beer or to pick the phone up and check what's going on. If
Yeah,
I
but
need
the original crux of this entire argument was that like you're at a barbecue and you don't have like the plates situation, whatever. Like you're just doing this in the comfort of your own home, which is even weirder.
That is true. That does make
Yeah,
it
I'm
worse.
upset.
I don't know. No.
Just risking it all over the carpet.
What was on said burger?
What do you mean on it? Just like condiments or seasoning?
What you put on the burger?
Per se.
What does "and" mean? No, like condiments and toppings,
Fixings and
fixins.
all of it.
Tillamook, thick sliced farmhouse thick sliced cheddar,
Okay.
mild cheddar, shreddy letty, and shredded
Dude,
lettuce.
if you're doing shredded lettuce, that's two hands all the way, dog.
I disagree.
Yeah, those strays, they'll get the burger
fall
juice
out,
and the
man.
mayonnaise or whatever, and they'll fall in your lap.
It
and-
creates just a web of burger juice.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed.
Ranch and
No.
ranch on the burger.
What the?
onions.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
It was good.
I'm sure I've
Fresh
had
or
it.
sauteed? How you do those onions?
You can't brush it off. It was good.
Just
You literally
red-
said it was the best burger
like
you've ever had.
cold red onions
Ugh,
in the rings.
I don't want that burger.
It was good, man. It was my favorite.
I
burger
want
I've
it
ever
outside
had.
of the range.
If onions aren't sauteed, get them out of my face. Out of my face.
No
It's
pickles.
upsetting.
I didn't have any, but I probably wouldn't throw them on anyway. I'm not really a pickle guy.
I'm not a pickle guy on the burger sometimes, but I do like a good spear with it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Just something about them, like the
What?
juice. Sometimes they get too like fresh. If they're not like super pickly and they're a little too cucumbery, kind of ruins the
Please.
savory taste. for me.
Please. I actually used Butcher Box this weekend, much like Dillon.
Let's go.
Little top sirloin action.
Let's go.
Yeah, I did it to him.
Mm.
Not a low-key weekend.
Was there any footy?
Yes, the international break was over, so more on that on Too Much Dip.
Did you watch any of the Serie A?
I did not. All I watched was the English game, not the Netflix show. Just talking about the EPL. What?
You just reminded me something.
Okay. And yeah, outside of that, I just kind of did my own thing. It took Rosie for a nice little walk that we finished off with a little baguette prosciutto sandwich from Easy Tiger right across the street.
That's
Great.
sick, but
Great. What?
no, it's,
You got an issue with my walk?
no, I don't. I don't.
Can't walk my dog?
It's just very will to finish off the dog walk with a baguette.
Yeah, dude. It's the baguette sandwich. It's good.
Dude, that place is good.
Did you cross South Lamar like right in front of you, like jaywalk across?
Yeah, luckily for me, Sunday mornings, not a lot of traffic, so
Okay.
you can just jaywalk that.
Right.
No questions asked.
Brett and I did that recently.
Yeah, we like frauded it on like a Friday though. When
It
there
was not a good move.
It can be
Yeah.
dicey.
It was.
It can be dicey.
Just picture you like Rosie, go.
Sometimes you catch yourself just standing in the middle of the road, just waiting to get hit by a car that's trying to get in the turn lane.
Easy Tiger doesn't have TVs.
No,
Pretty disappointed.
did open
with
the
It
that.
doesn't
upstairs,
fit
though.
their vibe.
they open the upstairs. It fits their vibe if they had TVs that they only played soccer on.
Yeah,
That actually is true.
they need like one or two. Because we went to watch the Texas game on a Saturday morning. They just didn't have TVs.
Your boy also started some new TV shows this weekend. I started watching The Crown. I started watching The Undoing.
I watched some Crown.
I started watching
Why are you starting so many at once? What are you doing?
because I've realized I don't like binging shows all at once because if I really like it, I'd rather savor it, and so I'm doing one episode a day. So I need a nice little rotation.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. So and then I started Industry, the other show on HBO that's getting some love.
I'm glad you brought that up because I have an unsolicited recommendation.
Okay.
Netflix. And I might be very late on this.
I really hope. you are.
Operation Odessa.
I have not seen this.
That's the one I told you about, Dave. Isn't it so good?
You watched it?
Yeah, I told you. I think Randy pulled the tape on this very podcast.
No, you probably did.
so fucking awesome.
It was a wild ride. Highly recommend. If you're into, I don't know, ex-Soviets or Soviet submarines potentially being brokered for the Cali cartel from a Miami strip club owner who was also an enforcer for the mob in New York at one time.
Mm-hmm.
If that interests you, then yeah, you'll like this, and I think you will. With interviews with all these people, by the way.
You love to see it.
It's like if you were playing
How
Dave
many
Ruff,
reenactments?
None.
Perfect.
If you're playing Dave Ruff Bingo, though, this documentary is like literally checks every box.
Russian mobsters in Odessa? Yeah, that checks out.
No, there's no connection to Odessa, sadly.
Why?
I don't know.
That's weird.
You thought they were just out there fracking?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Too frack to care.
Just running seismic out there?
Please don't say that again.
Why?
What?
Too frack to care.
That was absolutely someone's username at some point.
Yes, 100%. 100%. Probably numerous. There's probably two frack to care too.
There was like, yeah, underscore.
Dillon, you did something else this weekend.
Not true.
What?
My tree's been up for a minute.
Oh, you're just unveiling it now.
Yeah.
So you gave your tree a 7.8 rating.
I put my tree up, I believe, last weekend.
Okay.
And I waited for Parkston. I got him like the day after I put it up to, we had a little celebratory ornament hanging evening. It was fantastic. We had a really good time. And yeah, it's a 7.8.
Can you explain to people that maybe are new to the program what you do year after year?
Yeah, so I'm the Christmas tree guy. I'm the official scorer of Christmas trees. People on Twitter will constantly send me pictures of their trees or their family's trees, their friends' trees or whatever, and ask me for a rating from 0 to 10. And I will do so for you.
And you rated your tree. I have an issue with
I
your
like
rating.
to be transparent. Okay. What's wrong with my rating, sir?
I think that you're being intentionally modest about your rating.
Oh, I don't know.
Putting yourself sub 8 is just kind of being like that. You're trying to be the everyman right now.
That's an honest, just a straight up honest rating of my tree. I'm not a 10 guy.
I think he was a little generous.
Really?
I knock
Wow.
off.
Klein gave you a 5.8. He knocked off a whole 3
Yeah.
points for colored lights, which
Klein's a-
seems aggressive to me.
Klein's a dumb dumb.
I don't mind the colored lights, but I will say this: I knock off an automatic point for visible wires.
Ooh.
Actually, the wire that you see in the photo is it's just sitting there. It's not powering the tree
It's
lights.
still visible.
I know. Well, it's not part of the tree.
Well, you
And
should
so I
move
just need
move
I
that
need to
bitch.
store it. Like I need to put it away.
Otherwise,
That's
you have
on me.
yourself a pretty dope little tree here.
Is he okay? Just
And he classed it up with the dog. He's got Stella in there making a cameo.
that's pandering. That's making
It is.
sure that
No,
yeah.
She just happened to be right there.
Yep.
No pandering.
Yeah, I'm sure you weren't. Hey, Stella, come here. Sit. Nope. Turn around.
But
sit.
she's so cute. Look at her. Look at
And-
that face, man.
Judging by what I'm seeing on your television and the little part I can see, it looks like you're watching The Masked Singer.
I had football on. This was a commercial. Yeah, this was a commercial. I had football on all night, of course.
What?
A lot of people were accusing me of putting fake presents under the tree. And let me just say,
Why would you do that? That
I
is
don't
such a
know.
waste of time.
like this isn't Nordstrom. What are you I'm not
Yeah.
putting fake presents under the tree. They're like, oh, it's so early in the year. Like no one has presents out yet.
Just to look
Let me
ballin'.
explain something. When you have a 5-year-old at home who's excited about Christmas, 5-year-olds all they care about is presents and the whole Santa Claus thing, right? I ordered a couple presents and I wrapped them. They are very real presents and they're for parks.
Well, what
okay?
are they? Tell us what they are.
He doesn't listen. You can tell us.
They are Nerf guns.
Whoa.
Damn.
Well, one of them is the tag says it's for me. I got his cool plan. When he opens his Nerf gun, I'm gonna open mine at the same time. I'm just gonna start unleashing on his ass when I get out of the
Did
box.
you load it up before?
Yeah, it's ready. It's ready to fire. It's ready to go. It's gonna be funny because he wanted 2 so he can get in battles with them, like pass one to his friend, and so I'm gonna light him up. It's gonna be fun. But
I'm
they're
kinda
Nerf
jealous.
guns.
I'm jealous.
It's got the big drum. It looks like kind of like a mini gun. It's tight, dude. They're cool guns.
Will you get me a Nerf gun for Christmas?
Yes, I will.
I like how you included the Dillon Chivalry Functional Strength Academy in the photo as well.
my whole gym is in frame. Over
Just
there.
one kettlebell and one foam
Yeah,
roller.
yeah. The kettlebell.
That's all
that
you
Dave-
need, dude.
That
Yeah.
Dave gave me.
I didn't know you were a foam roller guy.
Yeah, I use it for my back.
Yeah, he rolls foam, dude.
Dude,
Roll foam, not coal.
I do it like every other day for my back, just to
Is that in the spring line, bro?
decompress a little bit. You know how it works, Dave.
It's nice after a long
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
Bright Mama. Check it out.
I've
After you hit
done it like
3,000
a
golf
million
balls.
times, but I don't know if it actually like does anything for me. I'm probably just
You
doing
can hear it
terribly.
and feel the cracks.
Yeah, I need to start getting better about it. I'm not very good.
Just hang off the back of it.
Back to my tree though.
Yeah, okay, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Just in general?
Yeah.
So you're the Christmas tree guy. What are a few staples that you need in order to have a high score, and what are some immediate? Because you said yourself that a fake tree is a 1-point
Yes.
deduction no matter what.
So if
what
you
are
have
some
a-
other
If
deductions?
you have a fake tree, you're starting off at a 9.0. Okay. And mine is fake.
Okay.
Other deductions are okay, and this is personal taste, but I feel like it should be
Shut up. It's Bible.
recognized by everybody.
Just say it.
I like personalized ornaments. I like ornaments that actually mean something. If you go to Hobby Lobby and you buy a bundle of just globe ornaments, I hate your tree.
Can I
I'm
ask you a
sorry.
question
Dan-
about? Can I clarify something on
Yeah.
this? So
on here.
Sally and
No,
I
you
are
don't.
putting together our
Not one.
Christmas collection currently, trying to make sure that we have got a good Christmas tree for our first actual Christmas where we have a tree together. Am I allowed to buy sentimental things that I didn't get from somewhere online that are like a tribute to something?
No,
Yeah, yeah. So what we do,
has to be made from China.
So I
My-
have to go.
my-
I have to go back to London to get the British one that Sally got to commemorate our Christmas last year.
Unfortunately,
you
yeah.
can do that, Will.
Okay.
So the tradition in my family is we buy ornaments for each other that kind of represent the year they've had, or just like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like for Parks, no brainer. I'm getting him a dinosaur one this year.
You got to.
No brainer.
You got to.
There also are a couple on here that we have made ourselves, which is cool, but not one of these is like a generic ornament. Not one of them.
Okay.
They all mean something.
Okay.
And there's also a little Christmas list that Parks wrote out a couple years ago that I rolled up and stuck that in the tree.
Oh, that's cute.
I think so too.
That's cute.
Yeah. So this is just an all-American tree. It's not I'm not showing off here. Just an all-American. The ornaments all mean something. I'm a Colored Lights fan. That's known at this point. Not ashamed of
So
it.
no deduction based. Are you deducting points for white lights?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
That's just personal taste. I just happen to prefer colored lights.
What about toppers?
Toppers, you can see I have a topper. It's a star. It's a
Dylan
little.
loves top.
It's leaning a little bit, but that's okay.
Yeah, it was leaning.
It's okay.
That was a concern of mine.
That's okay. Give me a 0.1 deduction for that if you must.
Is tinsel automatic points off?
I'm not much of a tinsel guy, but I also
don't like.
oh, if you have ribbon on your tree, hit the
Really?
bricks. Hit the bricks.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like tasteful ribbon once in a while?
People just clutter their trees up with that mess.
Some people overdo it.
Yeah, people overdo it.
I
What's
think,
the
I think
big-
you can do some tasteful ribbon.
What's the big ornament at the very bottom that looks like heavy? It's like almost the top of the present.
Yeah, so all the ones on the bottom are the ones that Parks hung because he's much shorter than I am. And that one I believe is a snowman. And I believe it's a couple snowmen next to each other. And I think there's something I forgot. I would have to get back
It
to you
low
on
key
that.
looks like truck nuts from this view. And
Yeah,
I think that
it-
would be tight.
It does kind of look like that.
We're putting up our tree either on Thanksgiving or the day after Thanksgiving, and I'm really nervous for you to rate my tree.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be honest. You know that.
He already came at my tree, unfortunately.
Gross.
He doesn't. I have a lot of generic balls in my tree.
Well, you're a young man.
I don't have any cool like.
I know. Look,
I
it's
know.
it's not an overnight thing. You have to acquire them over
Yeah.
time.
The fact that you
It's
even
much
put
like
up a
wisdom.
tree, Brett, at your age, living alone, when you don't
I never
necessarily
did
have
that.
to, I'm giving you all the props in the world.
Really?
This is this year is going to be my first Christmas tree in somewhere that I live in Austin.
Wow.
So like I have no ground to stand on. I'm complete trash when it comes to having a Christmas tree down here.
Well, thank you. I like putting it up.
Oh man, a lot of these are super meaningful. This is good stuff.
Shut up.
Like
I'm
the
just going to
one-
go to Kohl's and get a bunch of ornants.
That's what I did.
Randy.
Just use your
don't-
Kohl's cash on it.
Just
Yeah.
don't show them to Dylan.
I'm going to use Randy's discount.
That's all Randy's good for at this point. Just
Did you see
Kohl's
the tree
cash.
that ruined Christmas that Dylan gave a 2.6 to?
Yeah, that one.
Was that the skinny one?
that put me in a bad mood.
So that was a real tree, though?
Well, it's a fake tree.
The
but
skinny
it was a
tree's
real
got to
sub-
go.
It was a real submission. Bulb lights, really skinny, and they just threw a Santa hat on top. Like, I'm not spending Christmas at this house. I will leave.
I don't know about the toppers on any of these. Like, there's just like. I'm
No,
not
those
a-
are fake presents. If you look at the wrapping. Yeah, that tree stinks. Ugh.
I'm putting your tree up on the Grom right now.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask people to rate it.
Dude,
Can you
what?
put, can you put
People
my
are gonna
tree
be
in there
mean
too?
on purpose.
No,
though.
we're gonna space them out, Brett.
People
Okay.
aren't
We're
gonna
gonna space them
gonna
out.
be real about it.
We should do a post where we put everybody's tree in one.
You don't.
like,
You
sludge.
don't have faith in the backers that they can rate your Christmas tree. Why can you do it without
Yeah.
anyone questioning
Yeah.
your?
I am fair and neutral. They are just going to roast me just
objective.
for the sake of it. They're going to make fun of like stuff going on in the background, the house.
That is the
Probably-
biggest fear.
Probably call Stella ugly, shit like that.
People posting. If you
If
post
anyone,
anything
no,
from
you're
your
gonna,
house,
if you post,
they'll
that,
find something.
If you post that Stella's ugly, you're getting blocked.
Yeah, fair.
Unless it takes us under 10.2K. At that point, we're not going to block anything.
They're gonna go with your crown molding or something.
yeah.
Do you have cool windows? I'd like
Someone called me out for having closed captioning on my TV.
That is funny.
You do.
Yeah, I love
do.
it. I love it.
Wait, even during games?
During everything, it's always.
Oh,
on.
that's during a sporting event.
I
Yeah.
see. I can't turn. The only thing I have closed captioning on for sports is on CBS Sports' app on PS4, and I cannot turn the closed captioning off on it, and it drives me insane to the point where I don't even watch that anymore.
It's become like a game with me. I pick out like all the grammatical errors in it and shit, which there are.
Counting
a ton.
fucking syllables and shit, nerd.
Yeah.
They're doing the best they
Misspellings
can.
Yeah, they're trying.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put up my tree this week, and you're gonna get a tweet your way.
You
from
guys-
at Will DeFreeze.
You guys are guaranteed to get a fair score.
Yeah, I'm sure. If you give me below like a 7.7, I know that's not going to.
We'll
Be
see it.
fair.
We'll see what you're bringing.
Can we talk about Poncho real quick?
Talk about it. I am about it.
Dude, be about it. Don't just talk about it. Be about it like Dave. That's a Fuego hat. That's
Yeah,
torch.
That is torch.
Pull back
man.
the curtain. I was a little worried that this hat, while it is very dope, would not fit my tiny little head. It does.
Well, there's concern sometimes with rope hats. You have to be the rope hat guy that can, really pull it off.
Dylan's notorious for being rope hat guy.
He's got a big head though.
Are we calling that an agave plant? What is that? on
Yeah,
there?
Yeah,
that's a
that's
guy,
agave.
dude.
Okay. Great logo.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
it's a great hat. We're big fans of Poncho. If you don't know what Poncho is, that means you just don't follow us enough because we've been posting photos of flounder just absolutely dripping.
By the way, I don't think you needed to just point out that my head is big, but continue with the read.
You have a big head.
It's
Continue
rope
with the-
hat friendly.
Get on with the read.
Aren't you 7 4/5 or something?
7, 8, somewhere like that. I don't know.
See, that's a giant dome.
Yeah, I get it. It just doesn't. It's not in the. Isn't it in the copy?
I'm gonna
Is
look
it
it
in the
up.
copy?
It says go crazy with copy. So what did I do? I went loco on them. You have a big cabeza.
Okay.
Cabeza Mas Grande.
Yeah. Let's move on.
We've gotten a bunch of stuff from these guys. Fishing shirts. We got some T-shirts just sitting out there. It was like Christmas morning walking into the studio today. We just got T-shirts and hats just spread out everywhere. These things are made for the life outdoors, not just fishing. They've got incredible fit, super comfortable. We've got it all. I've got like this nice minty shirt that I can't wait. I can't wait for spring to spring.
Don't say it.
That's the future. So I can rock this thing.
Dillon rocks his at the ranch. You can rock this
Oh,
at
dude.
a patio bar though if you want.
I love mine.
Oh, this plays. They play everywhere.
Clay rocks it literally everywhere to the birth of his first child.
They
Flounder.
basically sponsored the birth of his child.
Yeah. He posted a
Are
pic.
you
he was
currently
wearing-
taking sponsorships opportunities, Dave?
We're fielding offers.
Okay. Well, all you have to do is go to ponchooutdoors.com and use promo code CirclingBackGift. That's CirclingBackGift at checkout to get a free hat or T-shirt when you order an outdoor shirt. You pick any hat or T-shirt that you want, add it to your cart, then use the promo code at checkout for the additional item to be free.
Yeah.
That is very important.
Correct.
It doesn't just automatically give you a hat or a T-shirt. You got to add both to your cart, put the promo code in, and it'll knock the price off one.
Exactly.
It's amazing stuff.
It's a solid value. Very solid. value.
Free?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's ponchooutdoors.com and code CirclingBackGift at checkout to get a free hat or T-shirt with your order. This guy probably wears poncho, if I'm being honest. Talking about the dude that saved a puppy from an alligator this week, and can we just assume that it's Florida?
Oh, the cigar man.
It was confirmed Florida.
It has to be Florida. Okay. If it was anywhere else but Florida, I would have been absolutely floored. But this went viral on, I guess, yesterday.
Saw it on the Twitter.
Yesterday, from Juan Vidal. He said, this guy saved a puppy from getting eaten by an alligator and never dropped his cigar. A true legend. And what we have here is probably, can you guess people's ages?
Yes, this man is 62 years old.
He's older than 62.
I was gonna say 66.
I was going to say 72, honestly.
He's 62. All right, trust me.
He is taking a baby alligator out of the water that has its mouth completely clamped onto this puppy. And
King Charles pup.
is it a king? Oh, yeah, it is. And he's just wrestling it in the water with his cigar in his mouth. And at no point does the cigar fall out of his mouth.
Now, to be fair, it is a baby alligator.
Yes.
This story would have ended much, much differently had this been a regular size or even just like a slightly bigger size alligator. This would have been a very, very sad.
How big we talking here? It didn't look like a baby. It looked kind of like a child alligator.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
It was small, but not
Something's
tiny.
weird about child alligator.
Yeah. Well, you know what's weird about it is that they don't stop
Challigator.
growing.
That's right. What if it was one that was like 10 million years old?
Yeah.
Wow.
What if we're just living on a 10 million year old alligator right now? That's how big it got.
Dude, we're
That's
on the
kinda
back
what
of a
the Native
turtle.
Americans believe, yeah. Turtle thing.
I don't know. Okay.
Huh?
Yeah.
Dylan, can you clarify?
Fact check
I
that.
don't think that's a thing.
The back
No,
of the turtle
The
thing.
turtle thing is a thing. I don't
yeah.
know what culture it is.
I think it's an Iroquois
Dude,
thing.
no one thinks
When
that.
someone sent me this in a group text just with no text available, no context, it was just like, I thought this was going to end very badly. And I was like, why would you send this?
Yeah.
And it does not. It's fun. Apparently the puppy is okay. Had a puncture to the stomach. I wonder if this guy's hands got cut up. You have to think so, right?
I don't know, man.
You know when you hear like certain animals have razor sharp teeth? Are they really razor sharp?
No.
I'm not.
Like, that's
fucking with-
very
I'm
sharp.
Not, yeah, that's okay.
You just cut your gums
You know,
all
they're
up,
probably
you know?
sharp and they will cut you, but razor sharp?
Like razor's like not
Don't-
playing.
I think sharks have serrated teeth, right? They're like a steak knife.
Yeah.
They grind them. Like they do like the jaw thing like this. So they
Grinding?
can.
Shark out here grinding.
What's up with Florida
Damn.
just having like just scary creatures everywhere, man? They got the python problem there too, or maybe it's a boa constrictor. I'm not sure. One of those snakes that squeezes you.
Big snake either way.
Just man, the gators, yikes.
I don't know what I would do if I had a puppy that started getting eaten by an alligator, but I
You
would
would do the same
I
thing.
would assume that the dad's strength fight or flight thing would just come into play at this
Your
point.
dad instinct will kick in, for sure.
I don't know how this puppy escaped without any major injuries. That's what I don't get. This puppy should have 3 legs.
It was probably just dragging it off to, kill it
Death roll it.
when the guy stepped in.
It ran off like no big deal.
Yeah.
Walked off the field. Everyone clapped.
Oh, he was underwater when he got that thing out too.
You have to think a cigar
crazy.
went out.
I want to know how this went down. Like, were they just? Were they out there just hanging out having a?
He was
a
probably
mimosa?
on his patio having a nice cigar. Dog running around playing. For whatever reason, let him play by a pond that has
That's my
alligators.
issue.
And I don't know.
If you're
how
in
it
Florida,
happened.
just don't let your dog near any water.
He saw what happened and just ran up instinctually and did what he had to do.
I could see this guy being a dog breeder, just being like, "No, you're not taking this $2,000 away from me. Fuck that."
I don't know.
You know, at Disney World, a little kid got eaten by a gator. At Disney World.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Have you seen how Hook ends?
What?
Have you seen how the movie Hook ends?
Hook. Okay.
Were you thinking of the Blues Travelers?
Where
song?
it just falls on him?
Yeah, he got eaten by an alligator.
So was it alive or not?
that never
I've
made
always
sense to me. I was
wondered.
like, how did he get eaten by a clock?
I don't know. It just like happened to fall on like terrible timing.
Disney World gets sued for that?
Probably.
Did he get like killed, eaten, or like lost a leg?
No, he's no longer with us.
Oh,
It's
I'm
very,
sorry.
very, very sad, and probably one of the worst things you could ever witness.
Ugh.
Oh my gosh.
Did you think that he just got eaten and then came out the other side? Just
Shark.
like,
No.
He
that
just
was
Jim
wild
Carrey.
ride.
He Ace Ventura.
shark attacked. Like got an arm ripped off. Like ate the arm. I don't know. Other
How
thing
old
that
was
was
the
bad.
kid?
2.
Oh.
Fucking.
Fuck.
Oh. Although like, he wasn't experiencing Disney World anyway. Like he doesn't know what's going on, right?
The kid lost his life,
I mean,
Brett.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
it's-
not gonna. I'm
Yeah,
not
I mean,
fucking- sorry.
You're right. He did.
what's
he
going
was.
on?
R.I.p. to that child.
How'd your trip go?
The kid wasn't
little Timmy died, but he was so young, he didn't know what was going on. So.
Yeah, whatever.
No big deal.
Yeah,
For all
it's
for all
fine.
he knows, he was at like Walmart or something. Sheesh.
Yeah. Luckily, he hadn't lived a life that was worth dying for.
When I've got friends who bring their dogs like duck hunting, and they're in the water, and even if they're in Texas, like it still makes me a little nervous. Like
Yeah.
there's gonna be something in that water. Like our friend Tyler knew. He brings barb.
There could be blood in the water.
Could be blood in the water.
Ooh.
I was just doing Dave Matthews references. Isn't that a thing?
Don't drink the
Don't drink the
water.
waters.
Because there's blood in it, right? And how a song goes.
I think that in the bridge it's like, don't drink the water.
Gators are
blood in
scary,
the
man.
water. Yeah.
They're dinosaurs.
They're like all stealthy with the way they move through the water, and they just come out and pop you. They'll get you.
They're tight.
They'll get you.
They're
Are
tight.
they-
It's the official mascot of Wilmons.
Can you outrun one on land?
Yeah.
Don't know.
You got to zigzag.
Right.
Their
Like
legs are very
elephants.
short.
You got to zigzag. They can move quickly just straight away. Like that Cavalier King Charles puppy is not getting away from that
Okay,
alligator.
okay.
Let's put it that way.
Ooh, I would like to see. I'd like to see in a controlled environment them race. Because like puppies can get, dude.
Dude, there are some little tiny dogs at our apartment that absolutely chop.
Yeah.
They just like hover along the ground. It's crazy. I love it.
Hover dogs
Yeah.
from the future.
Yeah. That's like a different, it's a
They
different
use
version of
gravity to
Wardogs.
hover and.
Can you use gravity to hover? I feel like gravity stops you from hovering.
It's the premise of a lot of time travel. I've looked into this.
I don't understand time travel. Can you explain it?
That's because you can't do it.
You can never fully
You know who
understand
else
it
can't
until you've
figure it out?
traveled.
Literally everybody. So,
Are you ever in public and you just see people and you're like, that's an alien? I had the
No.
experience the other day.
No.
I was waiting to get a sandwich at Swedish Hill downtown, and I just had this family in front of me, and I was like, these are Third Rock from the Sun people. Like, these people they weren't born here. They are here now trying to act like a normal family. They just act different.
There's just some weird, socially awkward people out there.
Lil Wayne.
Whole families of them.
He's not from the earth. He's a Martian.
True. Wasn't he supposed to die like 10 years ago during that documentary because he was drinking so much codeine?
He had an issue. I feel like he was on a plane.
He's just
I
trying
don't
to
know
kill a
why.
cough.
Kill a cardio.
Kill a cardio.
Kill a cardio.
I don't really have much else other than I'm
happy.
very happy that this puppy escaped with just some some minor cuts and scrapes.
Sneaky shout out to the person who had the presence of mind to pull out their phone and record this event.
Yeah, like, why don't you help Grandpa out?
Right?
No, he's good, dude.
Right?
Once Grandpa hops in the water, it's over. This ain't the first time Grandpa's done this.
They should know that there's gators in that.
Right. Don't
So,
let
like,
your
don't let-
puppy
don't let
play
your
by
kids-
by the killer pond.
Don't let your kids or pets play near the pond.
Fair.
Don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys either.
Man,
What?
I'm just watching the video again.
I know, it's great. If you ever wonder what we're talking about, just know that it's on the TL right now.
This was so Vi that, like,
It has 12 million views, and it's also been quote tweeted on @CirclingBackPod. There has been clamoring for us to maybe make like a listener guide on Instagram once in a while. We might do that in the future, but for right now, just it's on the ground.
you're
Just
going to
go
be
watch.
seeing this for the next 2 weeks.
Yes.
I kind of wish we had waited till like 3 weeks from now to bring this story up.
I know we need to start tabling.
Yeah,
the
we're
good
pretty
things.
fresh
We're
on it.
too quick now.
Yeah, we're
Now this is all we do. Like we're like not late at all.
the ideal thing is for something to happen Wednesday afternoon and then not be able to talk about it till Monday. It's just like a built-in governor for us. Can we talk about Headspace real quick? New sponsor alert. Dylan, you do it.
New sponsor alert.
Headspace is an app that I've used numerous times in my life. I have it downloaded on my phone,
Same.
and it got me through some maybe anxious nights during quarantine. Not gonna lie.
Dude, I've been talking about Headspace for a minute now. I love Headspace.
I mean, Dylan, life can be stressful under normal circumstances, but 2020 has challenged even the most difficult times of life. You need stress relief that goes beyond just quick fixes, and that, my friends, is Headspace. If you're not familiar, Headspace is your daily dose of mindfulness in the form of guided meditations and an easy-to-use app. Headspace is one of the only meditation apps advancing the fields of mindfulness and meditation through clinically validated research. So whatever the situation, Headspace really can help you feel better. If you're overwhelmed, Headspace has a 3-minute SOS meditation for you. If you need some help falling asleep, man, why didn't I cue this up last night? I came into the
I don't
studio
know.
today complaining about how badly I slept last night.
Dum-dum.
Headspace has wind down sessions that members swear by, and for parents, Headspace even has morning meditations you can do with your kids. You and Parks trying to get a meditation off?
Maybe.
Headspace's approach to mindfulness can reduce stress, improve sleep, boost focus, and increase your overall sense of well-being. Like I said, I've used this before. I love this dude's voice. I love it. He's just a kind British dude, just telling you that everything's going to be all right. It's beautiful.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Do they have like different voices you can choose?
Yes.
Okay.
Headspace is backed by 25 published studies on its benefits. It has 600,000 five-star reviews and over 60 million downloads. If we did that for like an episode of Circling Back, you could consider us to be pretty successful.
Dude, meditation is sick. And if you're one of these people who's never tried it, and you just think it's like a weird thing, and it's not.
No.
It takes like the first few lessons are like 3 minutes. That's all it takes. And it's extremely helpful.
They have a beginner's guide even. You can
Yeah.
go in and it'll guide you through
Yeah.
what you need to understand in order to get the most out of
I had
it.
never done it before until downloading Headspace. It was my first experience with it, and it's awesome.
We like Headspace so much that I'm pretty sure that on an episode like a year ago, we just talked about it.
We
We
did.
just talked about getting meditations off.
We did.
Meditation, timed breathing.
Yeah, that's good. I thought you were going to say like stop stressing, but yeah, that worked out better than what I had. You deserve to feel happier, and Headspace is meditation made simple. Go to headspace.com/circling. That's headspace.com/circling for a free 1-month trial with access to Headspace's full library of meditations for every situation. That is the best deal offered right now. Head to headspace.com/circling today.
Good logo too.
Oh, I mean, everything they do is aesthetically pleasing
That's-
and calming.
I'm just looking at that and I'm basically meditating.
I just like opening the app and just seeing the little animations they have in there.
They're really
very
good.
Chill. Yep. So you guys see that you can now grow your own human steaks. They have a meal kit for it. You guys want to do that?
I'm sorry, what?
What exactly is a human steak, Will?
You're a human steak.
Yeah, you kind of are a human steak. So I didn't know. I just saw this on Fox News. You're a big Fox News guy. Is that what you had on your TV in your Christmas
Oh,
tree?
come on,
Nope.
man.
We're not doing this.
Okay. It says, grow your own human steaks meal kit is not technically cannibalism, makers say. It's weird that the makers of this meal kit would say that it's not cannibalism.
Because now it's all you think about. Is
Because that's illegal.
What,
other
eating
people.
humans
Eating
is
humans,
illegal?
yes.
Yeah. Someone should tell alligators that
Right.
at Disney World.
I'm so confused by this. Why would anybody want to try this?
This is a DIY meal kit for growing steaks made from human cells that was recently nominated for a Designer of the Year award by the London-based Design Museum. Named the Urobos, I don't even know how to say that. Do you guys care if I just botch that?
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros steak after the circular symbol of a snake eating itself tail first. That's weird. It's just eating its own ass. The hypothetical kit would come with everything one needs to use their own cells to grow miniature human meat steaks.
Okay. If part of your company line is like, we swear this isn't cannibalism, maybe you're not doing something that's like too appealing to people.
If you have to tell your advertisers, like, okay, just to be clear, we're not promoting that you eat other humans. You're just
Right.
eating yourself.
I don't understand why this is a thing. Why people are trying to do this? Why not recreate like bovine cells?
Because this
I think they're doing that too. But that's like the lab meat. We've talked about lab
We've
meat.
talked about growing meat in labs before,
but not human.
but never from the cells from your actual body.
is there some like scientific benefit for this? Like they're able to maybe regrow.
Did you say like organs? Or
Yeah,
muscle
that's what I'm
tissue?
thinking.
Yeah.
That's probably where this stemmed from. No pun intended.
Nice.
No pun intended. Randy loves
it.
that.
Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum.
It says the project was made as a critique of the lab-grown meat industry, which the designers told Dillon magazine is not actually as animal-friendly as one might expect. Lab-grown meat relies on a fetal bovine serum for animal cell cultures, though some companies have claimed to have found alternatives. I'm still not eating whale meat.
No, I'm not trying to eat myself.
Would you do a meat exchange? If, say, I made my meat, say Butcher Box like isn't just sending fire meat our way every day anymore, and you and I get this meal kit, are you gonna do a meat swap with me?
Just like trade meats to see who tastes better.
Yeah.
Y'all should do a meat spin.
Oh, we could like do a wheel and see what meat you get.
Right.
Yeah, I'm never gonna try human meat
Okay,
created in a
Mr.
lab.
Closed-minded.
It's something I'm never going to do.
What if
I'm
it's
good.
what
I'm
if it's
good.
like that place? What if it's like the bite of meat at Uchi?
On the hot rock. I'll say this. I don't want anybody else. When I think about you, I eat myself.
When I think about you.
Why would you eat yourself? What?
That's just how hot you are.
How confused would you be if like your dad gave you like he opened up his refrigerator at home and he just had a bunch of like Don meat in there?
I'm going to throw me on the grill.
Yep, gonna go through.
I'm smoking me. Smoking these me's.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Dillon could make a
That's
killing
stupid.
just selling tube steak.
Okay.
Is tube steak an actual thing?
No one thinks. No one gets more humor out of tube steaks than
No.
Dillon.
I'm
I
pretty
love
sure
a good
like
tube steak joke.
my first day at Grand X, Dave just threw me in the conference room with him at one side of the table, me on the other, and then Dillon came in to say what up, and I guarantee you made a tube steak joke like day one.
Hey, if you're not doing anything for lunch later, you want to go get some tube steak.
I'm looking at
I'm
their
sorry, I'm a child.
their website.
Have you signed up?
This is I don't understand. It
Trying
says
to cop or what?
growing yourself ensures that you and your loved ones always know the origin of your food, how it has been raised, and that its cells were acquired ethically and consensually.
Weren't people doing that to make bread?
Are we sure this is real? This is real. This was Fox News?
Fox, I mean,
Oh, debatable.
you never know, David.
Okay. The website's certainly real.
I mean, we could talk about the other meat news on our rundown. Greg Norman.
Shark meat?
Shark meat.
What is he doing?
He knows exactly what he's doing.
Dave, I'm going to let you explain what's going on here.
Why?
Because you're the one who told us to add it to the rundown.
I said just look at this.
Greg Norman,
The shark.
aka the Shark.
Actually, you know that course I played on the beach in Mexico? That was a Greg Norman course.
Was it really?
Mm-hmm.
He's in phenomenal shape, by the way.
How old
Anyway,
do you think he is?
64.
69.
65.
You went over. Price is Right rules. Hashtag Chad.
Nice guess, though. So, yeah, he posted it on his Instagram. It was just like a good photo of him and his dog on the beach, which is cool. And that's where it ends. Unless you look closer. And then you will notice that he is about 80% torqued.
Yes.
And it's honestly, you don't even have to look closer. It's patent. It's obvious.
We'll give him that chub.
I mean, like, I like being on the beach with my dog too. I don't know if it's ever going to torque me, but
Good for him.
have to think there was a scantily clad
His teeth
young lady that he saw.
His teeth is just so out of here.
Maybe just H for life.
I mean,
I would be if I was Greg Norman, to be honest.
He's
with you.
a wine millionaire.
a jacked senior citizen with a huge piece
Aussie
and a winery. Yeah, it's not a bad life.
and a bunch of golf courses.
And,
you
a bunch
design.
of golf
Yeah, it
courses.
sounds like a pretty decent
Mhm.
thing to be a part of. Yeah, I probably would walk around with a boner all the time
Wake
too.
up, torque. You know.
He just stays hard.
Mm-hmm. But he's just John Hamming here so hard. Because you can see John Hamm's like piece pretty much everywhere he goes.
This is more This is like planned. This is like, hey, we're going to use this one because it is so obvious that I am having a good time.
Someone just commented, "Great photo!" 5 exclamation points. Awesome! 5 exclamation points. No underwear! 5 exclamation points.
Well, that's not okay. He's on the beach. I mean, no one's wearing underwear at the beach, right?
Someone said, "Love the middle leg, mate. It beats a small one."
Man, I hope I look like that when I'm his age, man. He's in great shape.
He's unbelievable.
Middle leg.
He deserves all the praise he's getting for this photo.
Oh, he limited the comments on the post.
Nice
I wonder
kickstand,
why.
mate.
Somebody said shark dog and python.
But he didn't limit
Okay.
the comments before Derek Fandel said, "Eggplant emoji in the shorts emoji. Is that a cap wedge?"
A cap wedge?
Okay.
I don't think I get it.
I don't know if I get it.
Like a mushroom cap.
Yeah, that's
come
correct.
on.
That's
Come
too
on.
far. Who was this? Ryan Fandel?
His name was Derek.
Oh. Thank you,
Somebody
Derek.
Somebody said, Greg, the ladies are going to DM you. There's a horse walking that dog.
This was so egregious that the New York Post did like an entire story about it.
Good for Greg.
That's where I saw it.
More like New York most. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing.
Jeez.
Dillon, the reviews of your tree are coming in.
Oh, yeah? What are they saying?
Someone said 4.20, which I don't know why they put the 0 on there.
420.
Someone said 6.9.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't know if this person's talking about your tree or if they're talking about Greg Norman's photo, but it says 7.5, leans a little bit to the left.
Oh. Hey. Like, come on.
The topper is leaning, but the tree is perfectly upright. But thanks for weighing in. Jerk.
Why do I like Australian golfers more than like any golfers from any other country besides the United States? Is it because they're non-threatening? It's like
Well,
we
no,
don't have
they
to face them in the Ryder Cup. We only have to worry about President's Cup and stuff, which no one really
Yeah.
cares about anyway.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Well, and the Aussies they just put off a vibe. It's somebody you want to just chill with.
Also true. Also true.
Unless it's, dude, the legs on Greg Norman, not even talking about the middle leg, like his regular legs.
He's vascular.
He's very, very stacked.
I feel like Barrett's going to turn into him at some point. Barrett's going to have to put on some mass, though. He's lean.
Yeah, he's too lean.
One time I was talking to Barrett about just his workout habits and going to the gym, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm just trying to get in better shape." He goes, "No, not me. I'm where I'm at. I'm where I want to be. I just want to maintain." Like, man, imagine being like
He's told me that too.
Imagine having a body that you've always just wanted. You
Does he
wanna
just tell this to
hang
everybody
on
to
it.
flex on people?
Well, we talked about plateauing, and he's like, "Yeah, I've kind of realized that I'm not gonna gain anymore without like significantly changing my lifestyle." So he's like, "I'm just gonna maintain this,"
That's a great.
I mean, he's shredded, so
and that
makes
is
sense.
true because like a guy, if his frame isn't made to stack mass, so for him to do that, he would have to like eat, just probably it wasn't worth it.
Plus,
Fuck it,
being
he looks
jacked
good.
is not in anymore.
No,
I mean, I had to
his
change
arms are
my
the-
lifestyle to lose a little weight, and I didn't make any major changes, but I made enough changes, and I'm done making changes. I don't want to do that shit. You showed me a photo the other day of some dude that was just jacked to the tits, and you were like,
Yeah.
why would you ever want to be this big?
My Explore page, I get served a bunch of fitness stuff, and it's just guys that are like bodybuilders.
Flex, dude.
And I'm
Yeah, we
like,
get
why?
it, you foam roll.
And I'm like, why would anyone want to be, 5'10", 285 of just pure muscle?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Makes no sense to me.
It's
God.
you look absolutely ridiculous.
I guess if I was like 5'9" or 5'10", I would want to do that too.
Shouts for the short kings out there. We don't give them enough love on this podcast, apparently.
Yeah, we're dedicating the rest of this episode to anyone under the height of 5'9".
I don't get why anyone would want to look like that, really. But to each your own. If it makes you happy, go do your thing. It's just weird to me.
So back to this middle leg.
Mm-hmm.
You got to think Greg Olson is
Back to this man's penis.
finally a trademark infringement here. He's third leg Greg,
Mhm.
according to the Miami
Yeah, dude.
sixth floor crew.
Who?
Greg Olson,
Third leg
Third
Greg.
leg Greg.
He has a big,
Never heard that song?
big penis.
Oh. You've never heard that
This is
rap?
from his days at the U.
Yeah.
They recorded a rap song together. I'm surprised
Oh,
you haven't
Dave.
heard this. It's quite aggressive.
I think I remember the story, but I've never seen this or heard the song.
they released the song, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say,
it's in the
I've-
the documentary.
I think I got it from like Kazaa or something.
It sounds about right. I don't know if I downloaded it, but I definitely have heard.
I mean,
the
I
song.
wasn't putting it on at parties and stuff. You didn't hand me the aux, and I was just like, all right.
Dude, I love the range of the New York Post. They can tell you about Hunter Biden's laptop and Greg Norman's dong in the same paper.
When I'm in a bad mood, sometimes I just go there just to like see a story that's just really stupid.
When you see that logo, like it immediately triggers like, oh, here we go.
This is going to be a wild one.
Greg,
Buckle up.
Greg Norman's innocent dog photo has an X-rated twist.
Like they have like NBC ditching NFL Thanksgiving tradition and broadcast reshuffle, and then right next to it, it just says officials warn salty drivers: do not let moose lick your car.
Oh, I read that. There's some information there.
You have to let a moose lick your car if he wants to lick your car.
Wait, what's wrong with the moose licking your car? It's gonna get stuck to it. Tongue.
No, they get very comfortable around cars, and the more cars they seek out to lick, the more likely they are to be, struck by a vehicle.
Oh, that's sad.
But it also says they're obsessed
It's
with
scary.
salt.
Because they don't get salt from very many places. That's why they put out salt licks for hunting and stuff.
I wonder. Yeah. Interesting. I mean,
Hey.
how do you stop a moose from?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Excuse me, sir. Put that tongue away.
Hey, get out of here. Get the hose.
I think it's a weirdly like a $25,000 fine if you get caught feeding a moose or meese.
You're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
This
say.
isn't just a recommendation. Visitors found feeding or disturbing wildlife risk facing a $25,000 fine. That's tuition.
Seems aggressive. Oh, did you see the in New York? There's a bill on the table to pay people for reporting parking infringements.
No.
Yeah.
That's trash.
So if you
I'm doing that.
you get commish if you report people
Come
parking
on.
like
That's
dickheads.
dirty money.
I'm in. Let's do it.
25%.
By the way, I think I kind of parked bad today. I need to go fix it.
What's your problem, dude?
I don't know. It wasn't all me. But
There are some dudes that drive like 350s in our parking lot that just park like dickheads up top.
yeah, up top's a different ball game.
Like sometimes you can just pretty much get like blocked in.
Yeah.
Wild.
Do you think Joe Exotic had like a cage where there was just like a moose and like a Mitsubishi?
Mm-hmm.
Moose was just like back there. You could go back there and watch it lick the car.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think.
Tiger King.
I'm trying to think of a pun, but I don't have one.
A Moosabishi.
Okay. Okay.
Is it time to go? Dylan's gone silent.
No. We got Brett's breaking news presented by Raycon because it's never too
Hell
early
yeah.
to start gift shopping for the holidays, especially today. Because you can save big on a gift that you use every day. Raycon wireless earbuds. Raycon. Not to stunt on you guys, but yeah, I got back on the Peloton after about a 3-week hiatus.
I could tell.
Yeah. Yep. So your boy was grinding yesterday, and you know what I did?
No.
Got those Raycons out. I connected them to my phone, and then I was like, wait, you know what? I'm going to connect them to the bike. Bada bing, bada boom. Connected to everything. Beautiful stuff.
Let's go.
Beautiful stuff.
You're listening to the instructor.
What did you listen to?
The instructors.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. With seamless Bluetooth pairing and comfortable noise isolating fit, you can start listening right away and keep listening for hours. These things last like so long that I always like kind of wonder. I'm like, what's going on right now?
You can't remember the last time you charged them,
Mm-hmm.
and like you're like, okay.
It's a great problem to have, but
It
it
is.
kind of makes you worried. Like, man, I haven't charged these things in like a long time, and they're just lasting. Are they going to go out of me at any moment? Turns out they don't. It's great. Audio quality is great, comparable to what you get from other premium brands, except Raycons start at half the price, which is usually what you're looking for in a pair of earbuds.
Mm-hmm.
So this holiday season, get them something they can use for calls or music, for work or for play, at home or on the go, or pick up a pair for yourself. Trust me, you're going to use them every day. We do. Go to buyraycon.com/Steam today to get 20% off your Raycon order. But hurry, this offer is available for a limited time only. You don't want to miss it. That's buyraycon.com/Steam to get 20% off your Raycons. Again, buyraycon.com/Steam. Brett, hit us with that breaking news, Playboy.
Thank you, Will. As a matter of fact, I do. I'm just saying that because that's like the thing you didn't ask though. Dylan, a little choose your adventure here. Would you like to go the Mafia, an Eastern Asian country that Dave refers to and as Japan, turkeys or cartoon hogs?
Turkeys for sure.
All right. According to the Los Angeles Times, which is on par with the New York Post, I believe, in journalistic quality, big turkeys are out this year, and
Little
farmers
guys are in.
I could have told you that.
farmers
much like,
have a problem.
much like big arms.
I actually saw a little local news story about this as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
People aren't buying big turkeys, which makes sense because they're smaller Thanksgivings
Smaller
this year.
gatherings this year.
So the little turkeys are all slaughtered. They're all gone, and the big turkeys
Oh.
are now being sold for parts.
So
Like
they're
Justin
also
Thomas's-
slaughtered?
Yeah, everybody's getting slaughtered still.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
they're still gonna die, Dave.
Yeah.
but farmers were like, man, these guys are too big, so we're just gonna have to cut you in half.
What does a little turkey sound like?
You know, turkeys can, if you don't kill a turkey, you know it can grow forever.
That's right. In a vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
So
In a Dyson.
unfortunately, farmers they have to improvise, and so you're just buying half turkeys all over the place this year. So that's all I got on that.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't. Yeah.
Is that just they're just getting spatchcocked and sold for parts?
Beer can shoved up their butt.
Something like that. Will, you're a fan of cartoon hogs, right?
Like Porky the Pig?
Shark.
Yeah.
Randy, could you help me out here?
Did Porky do something bad?
Pumbaa.
SpongeBob
Okay.
SquarePants verified Twitter account put this tweet up last night and say with the quote, "The look on their faces says it all." The verified Twitter account. So
Wow.
in cartoon hog news, Patrick is hung like Greg Norman.
All right.
What?
That's big. I mean, I've never watched this program, unfortunately,
You've
so I
never
don't have a
watched
lot to weigh in.
SpongeBob?
I haven't either.
No.
Man, I haven't either, but I love the memes.
The
Yeah,
memes. It's like the most memed show of
I
all
have
time.
no context for them, but I know that what they're doing is quality
Big
because
time question here. Is it a kids show?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think that I was like the last year.
That's not a crazy question.
I think I was
like
like the-
Family Guy is not a
No,
kids
no,
show,
no.
but it is a cartoon. you
I'm
know
just
what I'm saying?
like none of you guys have watched SpongeBob. Like I didn't think
No,
it was
I
that.
think I was like the last generation, and I'm
Wow.
separating me from like you guys. You guys are like a little older than me, a couple years, but like I think I was the last one
What's that mean?
to not watch it. You know what I mean? And then everyone younger than me started watching it.
Yeah, I was going to say the
Okay.
same about me, but I guess it goes on to you.
My
I
squad
guess,
did not watch.
Wait, we
SpongeBob.
never watched it.
Really? So maybe
No.
I wonder if the cutoff's like 1990 or
But like, did you watch Hey Arnold?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I'm like surprised. Like Hey Arnold and all the like Rocket Power and shit.
I watched Rocket Power, but I always felt like a little. I felt like I was aged out of Rocket
Okay.
Power a little bit.
Okay. Damn. Well, this meme didn't hit as hard then. I'm sorry.
No, it's
No,
still
no.
we-
Like we said, we're here for the memes.
okay.
We just didn't watch the show. I like.
the memes are great.
Okay. Okay. There's like that guy sitting at the table eating a sandwich. Like, anyway, Dave, Japan. You know them.
yeah.
Well, they have the pandemic and the smaller than normal acorn crop this year is leading to bear problems. And so the bears are intruding onto human habitats, looking for more food because there's less activity from humans in restaurants and stuff like that. They are going into farms instead of like picking out of the trash and shit. So therefore, there's been deaths, there's been broken legs, there's been bear attacks, there's been like they're eating hundreds of acres of crops at a time. So Japan is making robot wolves. Randy?
What in the world? What in the world?
sorry?
Is that?
No.
I'm out. These robot wolves that we can put on our Twitter emit a 90 decibel roar and charge at bears.
Japan made this?
Yes.
I got to say, this looks like something me and my buddies would make.
Yes. It looks. I thought those were toilet paper rolls underneath it, and not just like.
Yeah, it kind of looks like shit.
This.
It's like
It's not so much a robot, right? I mean, it doesn't like. Does it move itself, or is it?
unclear. It's more of a scarecrow.
Right.
But
That's,
it's
that's kind of what I was
Scare
thinking.
wolf.
Yeah, if this thing was like sprinting at me, I would be scared. I'd be more scared of this if it was sprinting at me like a bionic wolf than I would an actual wolf sprinting at me.
They just didn't have to make it look so scary.
Yikes.
I do like that they're using robot wolves. That's a pro. It sounds like they're not going to open it up and kill the bears, which is cool because I'm pro bear.
Sure.
But it's a wolf with like a cat's face, like a feral cat face. What?
It's a It's a chupacabra.
The sirens, like the tornado sirens under its belly, like the undercarriage siren is just, there's just a lot. And I feel like they didn't have to, I don't know.
That tail's a little unrealistic as well.
Oh, you mean the
It's like a solar panel.
the Garmin coming out of its ass?
The entrepreneur
Yeah, why does
says
it have a GoPro in its tail?
the guy who
Now
is
it's 5K.
who is making these in his garage has sold about 70 wolves so far. Good for him.
Could we buy one?
Potentially, we have to
Does that come with like a sassy setting?
imagine a 90.
It's more of an owl.
What was that?
Oh, Dave was talking about barn owls on the course on Friday. Apparently, they're scary shit.
Bar owls?
Barn?
Oh. Say, call me a bar owl, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't even know.
I'd love to go to a bar.
You know
Is
the
it mafia time?
Yeah, you know the mafia, Dylan.
I've heard of the mafia.
You know the mafia, Dave.
Organized crime.
15 members and associates of the Philadelphia Mafia indicted on federal racketeering charges.
Racketeering, eh?
Yeah, racketeering.
Now-
see?
The various crimes include racketeering conspiracy,
Conspiracy.
We booked them, see?
illegal gambling,
Yeah.
loan sharking, extortion, and drug trafficking. Now, the point of this story is, do you guys want to hear the names?
Yes. Very much.
Stephen Mazzone, a.k.a. Stevie. Dominic Grandy, a.k.a. Dom, a.k.a. Mr. Hopkins, a.k.a. Mr. Brown, a.k.a. Dom 14.
Let's
Dom
go.
14
is the one.
It's the one, yeah. You have to do that one.
Joey Servito, a.k.a. Joey Electric.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now we're talking.
Joey
How did he get that? How did
Electric.
he get that name?
He's age 60. I would assume he's an electrician on the side.
Well, that's his fake company.
Yeah, true. It's his racketeering.
Yeah.
Thing. Salvatore Mazzone, a.k.a. Sonny, a.k.a. Louie. Joey Malone.
Weirdly, two names that we considered.
Well,
How about this one? Louis Beretta, a.k.a. Louis Sheep. Victor DeLuca,
Louis
a.k.a.
Beretta. Was that his real name or a fake name?
Louis Beretta,
That's
a.k.a.
sick.
Louis Sheep.
You don't even need a cool name. Like, that is a cool name.
Victor DeLuca, a.k.a. Big Vic. Kenneth Arabia, a.k.a. Kenny. Danny Castelli, a.k.a. Danny, a.k.a. Kazi, a.k.a. Butch, a.k.a. Harry.
Okay, that took a turn.
yeah.
Anthony Gafolia, a.k.a. Tony Meatballs.
That's the guy.
Tony Meatball. Hey!
That's the one.
Oh!
Tony Meatball.
Hey, Tony Meatball.
This fucking guy made the
Hey!
best meatballs.
Yeah,
He cooked for like 30 guys.
You tried Tony's fucking meatball? He slow roasts these things.
He cooks them all day.
Fucking amazing.
He puts them out on the Traeger, smokes them first.
Tastes like my fucking grandma's. Just like back home.
He has this human meat he got from the internet.
Yeah.
Came from his skin.
Last but not least, Daniel Buccaroni, a.k.a. the Big Pepperoni.
Okay.
Hey, Big Pep.
And those,
Hey, Tony Meatballs.
You guys got to
Imagine
try
just
it.
mobbing with Tony Meatballs and the Big Pep.
and Joey Electric.
Yeah, Joey
Joey
Electric.
Electric.
Joey Electric got wronged here by not getting put at the end of the list.
That's amazing.
Did Prince name Joey Electric?
Your name is Carmen Electra.
You
I
guys.
kind of want to join a mafia just so I can like
Just for the nickname?
yeah, figure my nickname out.
And they're all like the
Willie
youngest.
Breadstick.
Willie Bikes?
The youngest is 41. All these guys are like 56, 60, 72.
Who cares?
I love it.
Is your mafia
go.
name just like your name with E at the end and then your favorite?
Italian dish.
Yeah. Davy Bolognese.
Davy Calzone?
Oh,
You guys got to try his meatballs.
I know you're reaching for a glizzy joke in there somewhere, Dave, but just drop it. You know, you don't need to do
We
it.
did that already.
Okay.
Dilly Tube Steak.
Hey.
Tubes.
There's a dilly hot dog.
Oh,
Oh, man.
oh, guys, we gotta go. I
Yep.
got some news. Mike's read of the week is live, so we need to
we
depart
gotta go.
and
Wow.
everyone
Let's
everyone
get outta here
needs
then.
to separate and read it.
Bye.
You guys.